The Chevrolet Sports Update with WVUA's Gary Harris.
The New England Patriots agreed to terms with first-round pick Dante Hightower on a 4-year contract today. Financial terms are currently undisclosed, but as the number 25 overall pick in the 2012 draft, Hightower can expect a 4-year rookie contract worth around $7.7 million, with around $6.2 million of that guaranteed. A 6'2", 265-pound linebacker, Hightower recorded 234 tackles, including 21 for a loss, with 5 sacks during his 44-game career at Alabama. He's expected to compete with Rob Ninkovich for the starting role at strong linebacker, and also might be used as a pass rusher off of the edge. And good afternoon, everybody. Day 2 of the SEC Football Media Days at the Winfrey Hotel in Hoover. 6 teams on the docket: Auburn, LSU, Florida, Arkansas, and Mississippi State. And we'll begin with the Bulldogs. First, the good for Dan Mullen. He's putting together winning seasons and capturing bowl game victories, and he's undefeated against in-state rival Ole Miss in his 3 seasons. Now the bad, in those same 3 seasons at Mississippi State, Ole Miss is the only SEC West team that Mullen's Bulldogs have defeated. And if they're ever going to take the next step, they'll have to beat somebody other than the Rebels in the West Division.
Some places, you know, that you're going to have some games off, or some games that you could consider should be must-win games. You know, I don't think a lot of people look at the SEC schedules of every team and just check off, well, that's a win, that's a win, that's a win. You're looking at it saying, boy, that's going to be a tough battle, that's going to be a tough battle, and it goes throughout that.
The Florida Gators won 7 games last season, and head coach Will Muschamp said today that's a miracle considering how mistake-prone the football squad was and the terrible turnover ratio. The second-year head coach has emphasized getting stronger physically late in games and improving on that turnover margin that was among the nation's worst. In short, fewer mistakes will equate to more Gators wins.
I think in some of those situations I could have handled it better, but it's just unfortunate. You know, you lose your starting senior quarterback in the 5th game and not healthy until the bowl game is a very frustrating part. We lost confidence offensively. So those are things to me as you go through those experiences, no different than year 1 as a coordinator and year 2, you certainly are more apt to handle the situation a little better.
Kentucky's Joker Phillips believes last year's mediocre season is a minor bump on the road to consistent success for the Wildcats. Kentucky made 5 straight bowl games from 2006 through 2010, but regressed to a 5-7 record last year. The Wildcats, though, ended the year on a high note, beating Tennessee for the first time since 1984. The key, Phillips says, for 2012 will be the play of the quarterbacks, led by Morgan Newton. They have to be able to handle the stage when the lights are turned on in the SEC.
We got to get our quarterbacks back to doing is managing what we call old. Okay, and I'll explain to you what that means. Okay, quarterback comes up, sees a blitz coming from this side, he slides his protection this way. Well, the tackle decides, I didn't hear him really well. Well, Jadeveon Clowney's over here. He slides out instead of in. Jadeveon Clowney's coming at him. That's an moment.
Telling it like it is. Hey, we got much more tonight from SEC Media Days coming up at 6 o'clock, including Auburn's Gene Chizik, who took the center stage. I'll see you then. The news at 5 will continue right after this. Stay with us.
This has been the Tuscaloosa Chevrolet Sports Update on WVUA. Roll, Chevy, roll.